No one ever talks about Andorra, and when I say no one, I of course mean no one I know, and as far as I know, no one on US cable news or in the mainstream media in general. Why? Are they all hiding something? Andorra is a tiny landlocked microstate sandwiched between France and Spain, right here. In fact, its identity is so torn between its neighbors to the north and south that it is ruled by the Bishop of Urgell of Catalonia, technically part of Spain, and simultaneously by the President of the French Republic, currently Emmanuel Macron. Most Americans know this handsome devil as being the guy in charge of France and for marrying his former schoolteacher, but he is also the elected co-monarch of a tiny tax haven / ski resort whose residents didn't even vote for him. As a red-blooded American boy, this gives me the heebie-jeebies, but that's beside the point. The Principality of Andorra came to be co-princed in such a manner due to a funny little kerfuffle in medieval times, when the Bishop of Urgell made an agreement with the Lord of Cabouet, and then the Cabouet guy's granddaughter married this French guy called the Count of Foix, and then after a couple hundred years and a series of joint sovereignty agreements called pareage, they sort of agreed to share control over the territory. Also, the co-princes are mostly figureheads, and Andorra has its own prime minister, currently Xavier Espot Zamora, and a parliament for making actual decisions. Now, all those centuries of careful negotiation and peacemaking almost came to nothing when this fascinating douchebag called Boris Skosirev declared himself King of Andorra just because he felt like it. Thankfully, he was soon arrested and expelled from the country, so they could get back to the important business of remaining neutral in World War II. Nowadays, Andorra is pretty much just a tax haven / playground for rich Catalonians, and I'm not sure why it's even recognized by the United Nations. So, should people be talking about it? I mean, you do you, but I probably won't be.